That's where my notes end. I fled the room, taking the cartridge with me. I don't want to go into any details of what happened. I'll lose my train of thought as I hammer out these last details. It's been roughly 2 days since then. This is my last summary in service to you of the final video you guys saw. The last video entry I made began as normal. I was spawned in Clocktown as usual, and nothing seemed to be out of place. Determined to set things right and play the Oath to Order on top of the clock tower on the 4th day, I prepared myself. I sped up time and got to the final day, making my way to the observatory. As I got up to the telescope room and approached the astronomer, he would not let me look into his telescope. He told me that it would be cheating and that I should follow the rules. Despite my repeated efforts, the game would not let me do the 4th day glitch no matter how hard or what I tried. I tried working around the game and doing the glitch, but it was adamant this time. Regardless of if I simply had the illusion of free will in prior games, this game became more aggressive than anything I've ever seen. It eventually told me to go to Iconic Canyon, where the game would end and it would stop haunting me. Anxious and desperate in this nightmare, I played the Song of Soaring and ended up there. I was told to check my inventory, that I would find the answers there to end the game. I arrived at Iconic Canyon and saved my progress at the owl statue. As I searched through my inventory, I finally noticed that I was missing a recurring song, the Elegy of Emptiness. Obviously, once I traveled there and learned the song, I suppose that was the last thing it needed before Ben decided it had had enough fun playing with me. Ben is a manipulator. He tries to fool his victims into security and make you drop your guard. Like a Venus flytrap, he ensnares you. I'm nothing but a puppet to him. He enjoys seeing what kind of human emotions he can tap into by doing different things. There are still some things about this whole experience that still don't make sense, but then again, I was never good at figuring out these things, and I'm not exactly in the right state of mind to. I'm giving you all the pieces of the puzzle for you to analyze and piece together the missing links. I'm typing these closing thoughts on the library computer on campus, and I've emailed myself the notes I've stored on my infected computer for the last 4 days. I'm then going to combine those, copy and paste those notes with the closing and openings that I've typed up here on the safe public computer in one text document. I'm not taking any chances spreading Ben. I would not wish this horrible torment on anyone, and I've made sure to have my bases covered here. I didn't run into any problems with Ben when I was back on my computer trying to email myself the notes. Went right under his fucking nose. He has no idea what he just let me do. Had no problems opening the text document from my infected computer in my email either. I can't describe to you how it feels to finally be able to get the word out in this post. The nightmare ends here. That said, do not download any of my videos or anything about my videos through a YouTube video or audio ripper, a screen grab, whatever. I don't know how he can spread, but I know that just watching them on YouTube or reading my text won't be able to allow him to spread. Otherwise, he wouldn't have needed my help in the first place, but I strongly recommend you do not take anything you see streaming online onto your own personal computer. This will be my last posting. I'm putting this up on this forum here for the world. If you see any further posts from me after today's current date, September 12th, and after the current time, 12:08 a.m., discredit them. It already has been proven to me that Ben can access my account or password and manipulate my computer. And like I said, I have no idea to what extent it can do this, but I know that it will do anything to break free. He is desperate. To ensure your safety, just forget about me, please. And obviously, this goes without saying, but from here on out, do not download any images I may have put up, any files, anything. This 5th day will be my last day. I'm going to burn the cartridge and then come back to destroy my laptop. Again, even though I don't even know you, this is sort of bittersweet for me. This semester, I really didn't have any friends, or rather I stopped paying attention to them. But I suppose that's partially to blame because I am the genius who picked to live in a single. I suppose someone to get a hold of me and saved me before I got too immersed in this game would have literally saved my life. However, it proved too much for me. I'm just glad it happened to me and I could get the warning out so that Ben dies here. Lastly, thank you for taking the time to open this and open yourselves up to me by hearing my story. Despite maybe not believing me. You didn't have to do that. Really, you shouldn't have. Your support this entire time has kept me going, and now I'm finally free of this. Thanks again, Jadusable. Hey you guys, the Zelda Theorist here. So, what'd you think of Ben Drowned? Awesome, right? I hope you guys had a blast listening to it. I definitely had a blast making the video and trying out my new animations on my little video maker that I'm still trying to learn how to use. But I wanted to put some things to rest right now. I promised you guys from the beginning that I would tell you if this story was true or not. Well, true fact. Jadusable procured a copy of Majora's Mask. Another true fact. Jadusable wrote the story Ben Drowned. Another true fact. Jadusable brought evidence to YouTube of actual gameplay that he did. Now, here's my last fact. Jadusable released a particular video on YouTube, and you can YouTube it if you would like more information, stating that Ben Drowned was a hoax. He didn't do it for money. He just kind of wanted to see if he was able to write a believable horror story. And I think he did a great job doing that. What do you guys think? So, Joe Ayton, you can sleep and not be afraid of Zelda now. It was all fake. Bitsy McKee, yeah, you were right. It was a fake story. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and peace out.